Your natural state is in happiness. You can also call it flow state, meditation, love, bliss, consciousness, God, joy, excitement, or whatever you want. There are hundreds if not thousands of words referring to the same thing. The only reason you're not in your natural state is because you're doing something to kick yourself out of it. You can take a snapshot of your life in this moment and immediately assess whether this is what you want to feel. And for those of us not in happiness and always in misery, we are recreating that same snapshot throughout years and years of our lives. It's like looking at a photo of yourself as a child every day of your life thinking it's going to change. But if you refer to the definition of insanity, you're doing the same thing but expecting a different result. So to get out of misery and return to your nature, you have to realize you are basically walking backwards and wondering why you're not going forward. You turn left and wonder why you're not turning right. You're essentially being silly with life. You're like a windmill or wind turbine waiting for wind to push you before you generate electricity. You're doing actions that contradict the state you want to be in because of a misperception of life. Stop walking backwards when you can choose to walk forward. How life works is actually a reversal of the idea of power generation. You are supposed to be the power plant that naturally generates the electricity to power you throughout life. Why do you think you sleep? You rest and recharge back in your natural state of happiness. Sleep is a state of happiness if you want to call it that, because that's how your spirit as a physical human vessel gets to continue living. Of course, you need food and water as well, and some people can live without it. So you are the one that's supposed to power everything that you can, not have the appliance power you, the generator. Other people are also generators, and maybe in your life you may join together with others to power more things. But if you live life in reverse and think other people should power you, then obviously you can see the imbalance of that kind of a relationship. If one person gives everything, then balancing will obviously be needed. One practice to help you get in touch with happiness is to locate a part of yourself where you don't feel any misery, pain, emotion, thought, or anything. It is the aspect of you that is still and silent, so put your attention there and stay there for as long as possible, which can act as a sort of meditation. If you sense thoughts and emotions arising, simply acknowledge them. If you don't know how to acknowledge them, simply tell yourself, I am thinking about someone or something or whatever it is. Call it out fully, then gently sweep it aside and return your attention to the silence. If emotions come, then do the same thing. Call out, I am feeling this, and return your attention to that silence and stillness. And then as you practice more and more, it will become easier to separate from your thoughts and emotions and sit in silence, stillness, and happiness. Some people may think silence is boring, but even for that, you call out and acknowledge that thought and emotion, then put it aside. Your thoughts and emotions will never go away and will always be there for you to pick it up at any time. So if you're worried about losing thoughts and emotions, call it out and acknowledge it as well. Tell yourself it's okay to feel and think whatever comes up, and even all the negative things. Don't even see it as something negative. See it as neutral information or data that has been given to you, then put it aside. So there are many meditation and breathing techniques to help you get in touch with yourself and amplify or magnify the experience, so you'll have to go find the ones that work for you. Some people like to sit comfortably while others like something intense. Some may even need intense physical exercise and activity before they can touch that silent aspect of themselves, and some may like debate or intellectual pursuits. It all depends on your interest and whatever helps ground you to be you. And of course, choosing something that you can do at any time is good, but you decide that for yourself. In the end, the goal or purpose of anyone's life is to operate from this state every moment of your life and do everything you possibly can to be a full expression of yourself. This is a state where you have no need to harm yourself or others, and those of us who are already in it know who each other are. Because once you are here, you know everyone is connected no matter the time or distance.